that what you said?
Yeah.
So, have you guys, I'm sure all of you have been exposed to Gilligan's Island. Right? Anyone not been exposed to Gilligan's Island? By exposed, I'm not talking about, Fukushima. I'm talking about
just let it run.
not radioactivity. Anyway, Gilligan doesn't sing the song. You saw the song a lot. Bill Nye the Science Guy. I mean, yeah, okay. I can sing it, but it's not really the same. You need a woman's voice.
We'll all sing with you. We'll all sing with you. The whole audience will sing with you.
You got a duet.
Get away from the mic. It's a great song.
If you start, we'll sing with you. Like if you start.
Release as a single.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill.
I just noticed it doesn't quite sound the same.
It's just
all the years of television, there's only one show I know where the guy on the show sang the song. Anyone? All in the family. Fraser. That's the only one I've ever heard. I'm not a musician, as you may know. But I'm so glad you like the song. It shows you, I'm serious, you guys, it's a hard thing to convey to people. So in order to be a television producer, you have to go to a place like FedEx office and print business cards. And then you are a television producer. That's about all you do. And I work with a lot of people who really don't understand this fundamental thing. The song is really important. The opening sequence is really important. I'm very glad you like it. So I knelt on an office chair with wheels, and we draped a green cloth around my shoulders. You know, the chroma key green. Chroma keys was a brand name, it's sort of generic, like tissue or frisbee or something. And then somebody on his knees spun me around. And then we took that from my spinning head. It's a real exact way to go about doing that. But the two people who were the producers I worked with, it's a cool idea. So do you know why they remade Hawaii Five-0? You know why that's on television this year? Because the original song was so good. That's why, I mean, that's my impression. The original song was so good. And Steve McGarrett, played by Jack Ward, he was over the top, man. He had some hair, didn't he? Yes, he had some good hair. He saw Anchorman, Ron Burgundy. Each other's arms, but you can't touch my hair. So anyway, thank you. I'm really glad you liked the song. It's great. I'm glad you liked the opening. When you go to make television, spend some time on the opening. The beginning, the first thing. Yes.
Hi. I can't believe I'm actually meeting you.
Can you speak up a little bit?
Sorry.
It's good to see you. I'm really glad you're here. Spit it, go for it. Take a chance. What's your question?
My question is, there was a YouTube video I saw.
You brought that up. People back there are working hard, trying to make you heard. Let's go for it.
Go on that side. I watched a YouTube video. I was watching a YouTube video.
A YouTube video?
Yes, an English class, it's a scientific class, so it has nothing to do with English, but it was about water and how, United States and everywhere in Europe, there's these big bottled water companies who are making bottled water and then selling them, but some people say that it might be just tap water. What are your thoughts that how some other countries may not be able to get this type of water? And
so you're saying, are you worried about people putting tap water in bottles and selling it as fancy bottled water? Is that your concern?
No.
Your concern?
My concern is just, what are your thoughts that they're trying to sell this water to other countries in Africa and in India and other places, that they're able to sell this water but they cannot afford it?
You mean somebody's cheating?
kind of. I'm just asking, what are your thoughts on that? On how some of these countries are unable to get this type of water, and they're just selling water and they're trying to make money out of something that should be free.
It's something that people should be able to get clean water on their own.
Yeah.
Is that your point?
Yes.
So what you'd want to do when you're king of the forest is get people to be able to get clean water locally. One of the heaviest things you can ship is water. I see I can buy Fiji water. I'm not a shareholder in Fiji water. But they import it from Fiji. I mean, like, it rains where I live once in a while. Except when I'm there. I don't get that whole bottled water craze. Now, this stuff, if I understand it, is made by a certain large soft drink company by a process, right, where they purify it. And that it's in bottles. This is what was handed to me. I mean, I could, Ed Begley from Tiger? He probably would have refused it. Yeah. I need this reusable. I'm not that focused yet. I'm going to crush it. But. I guess what I'm saying, that's more of a legal problem to me rather than a science problem. And I will say again, shooting a spacecraft on Mars within a few kilometers is trivial compared to, say, feeding people in Africa, compared to, say, stopping the importation of illegal drugs in the United States. Putting spacecraft in orbit around the moon is nothing compared to getting people to get along. So it sounds like you got a concern about people cheating, selling stuff that isn't really what they claim. Why don't you go out there and solve that problem? You understand?